Let's go! Good afternoon, I'm Robin Banks, and welcome to Italy at the third round of the British Heart Foundation Ferrari 458 Campionato from Milano on the blisteringly fast Monza circuit. As we race, we are raising awareness for this wonderful charity, so if you can donate anything at all by the way of fundraising, buying retail, or simply giving unwanted items for sale, then please do so. I can assure you, together, we can make a difference. A famed circuit completed in 1922, this is the third oldest in the world. It was originally an oval shape, but today it's a different animal combining super fast sections with low speed chicane. The track is just under 3.6 miles in length, with the longest straight of just over half a mile and a total of 11 corners. Round 2 was almost a carbon copy of round 1, with Carlos showing amazing control and speed to claim his second win. Artie Fernati got another second place, and Rico Mortis, who crashed on lap 2, recovered to bag a very well-deserved third. Can Carlos make it a hat-trick this time out? So after an action-packed qualifying session that was incredibly close, our grid lineup today is: on pole, Carlos Punterino. In second, Artie Fernati. In third, Brian Messiah. In fourth, our newcomer Ray Zafra. In fifth, Halen Van Eddy. In sixth, Alex Anders. In seventh, Rico Mortis. Eighth, Fabio Dotrelli. In ninth, Greg Rocket. In 10th, Frank Handsome. In 11th, Simon Bouquet. And rounding out the grid in 12th, Philadelphia. So let's go down to the track where our ex-race driver and technical guru, Dave Unshaw, is doing our lap focus in his Ferrari. How's it going, Dave? Many thanks, Robin. So here we go with our lap focus. As we're heading down the main straight, building up to 187 mile an hour, fifth gear, heading down towards Biasone. This round doesn't have the chicane. So here we go, trying to take this first corner at 180 mile an hour in fifth gear. Slightly lift the throttle so you don't go too wide. I'm going wide. And then we head down towards Variante. On the brakes, down into second gear. Left-hander in the right-hander, then steady on the gas. Building speed down towards the Lesmo. Through Lesmo 1. Building speed again, quick shift back up to third gear. Then back down to second. Into Lesmo 2. Then building speed all the way down towards Ascari. Up to 176 mile an hour, fifth gear. Under the bridge. And then slam the brakes on at the 150 metre board. And go into Ascari at 94 mile an hour, third gear. Steady on the throttle and then on the gas straight away. Heading down towards Parabolica. Building up to 173 mile an hour. Gotta be very careful going into Parabolica. If you don't get it right, it can lose you right out onto the main straight. I've gone wide. Taking a wide line, 91 mile an hour, second gear, and then building speed. Back up to 160 mile an hour, fourth gear, over the finish line. There you go. That's a lap focus. Good luck, guys. Many thanks, Dave. You're getting the hang of that Ferrari now. As we line up on the grid for the third round of the 458 Campionato. Engines are revving and we're off. Alexanders goes out to the right-hand side. Nico tries to go up the middle. Thinks better of it and sticks to the right-hand side. Get on the left-hand side of this corner. It could be curtains if somebody gets it wrong. Everybody hammering down towards Biasone. Who can get around the corner? Halen Van Eddy's made contact with Fabio Dotrelli, who's pushed him off the track. My word, that was so unlucky. Very easily done. As we hammer down towards Variante. Looking at Carlos Punterino, he's in first place. Brian Messiah is hot on his heels down towards Lesmo 1 with Alexanders trying not to let him get away. Artie Fernati's in the mix too. Carlos will be trying to get away. It's a Lesmo 2. Artie Fernati right up behind Alexanders. Trying to get in the slipstream with the newcomer Ray Zafra. It's a three-car freight train down towards Ascari. Brian Messiah's trying to go right outside of Carlos Punterino. Can he get it done? Not yet. He's having a go. He doesn't want Carlos to get away. Brian tucks back in behind. Down towards Parabolica, on board with Rico. Coming fast up behind Artie Fanati and Alex Anders. Rico tries a lunge up the inside of Parabolica. Thinks better of it. Holds his nerve, hits the rev limiter. The next heavy on the gas up the main straight. Tucks in behind Alex Anders. Using that slipstream. Artie Fanati getting a hell of a drive off of the corner. Artie really making good use of that slipstream. Maybe takes Alex Anders. Going into Biasono. Slips up the inside of Rico. Gets it done. Rico desperately trying to hang in there. Down towards Variante. Everybody get through clean. Alexander's losing the rear. Artie Fanati slips into 4th place. Down towards Lesbo. He's got Rico for company. Philadelphia loses a bit of grip coming into Lesbo. Catches the gravel. Gets spun out. Such a shame. Philly's hoping for a good result this round. On board with our newcomer, Ray Zafra. In 3rd place, chasing Carlos and Brian. Ringing the neck of that Ferrari down towards Ascari. Down through the box into the left-hander, catching those sausages. Tickling them on the way through. Little bit of traction loss, but gets back on the gas. Hammering down towards Parabolica, desperately trying to get back in that slipstream. Back with Carlos Punterino in 2nd place. Brian's got the better of him. Brian's really hoping for a good result. This is one of his favourite tracks. He's very fast here. We've got a 2-car freight train with Rico and Alex. Hearing those Ferraris in unison down towards Biasono. What an eerie sound. Not sure whether these pair need to get a room. Back with Alexander, slapping those curbs and coming out of Variante. Simon Bouquet hanging onto the back of Fabio Nitrelli down towards Lesbo 1. Simon doing all he can. Santana will be watching him. Back with Carlos and Brian heading down towards Ascari. Carlos goes up the inside of Brian. Trying to get him on the exit. Loses a bit of grip. I think they just touched. Just helped Carlos spin out. Let's take a look at the replay. Into Ascari. Keeping it nice and smooth. Coming out. Yeah, loses a bit of grip. The touch from Brian just finished him off. A bit of an accident. Racing into it. There's no way that would have been intentional from Brian. There is some haste to get a good result, but he would have done that on purpose. Back with Frank Hansen. Flying down towards the Parabolica. I can hear the cars, I can't see who it is yet. Ray Zafra right up behind Brian Messiah. He's almost in the boot. In towards Biasono. Who's got the nerve? Got to get a good line and do not lift your foot off that throttle unless you go way wide. Almost in the grass. Ray Zafra doing a very good job on his first time out with this lot. Through Variante. Zafra loses a bit of traction and spins out. Very slow crash. He'll be kicking himself. Lost a lot of time there. Easy done. Hit that chicane too fast. Alexander still clinging onto the back of Rico. Both of them still using that slipstream to their advantage. Put the 2 cars together and push each other. Alexander hits the gravel. Loses traction. Such a shame. Has to wait for everybody to go past. Race Alpha coming around a corner. Hopefully they won't collect. The sound as they go down through to Ascari. Unbelievable. Such a racket. Rico's in 5th place. If he can get top 5, he'll be happy with that. Fabio Nitrelli. Fabio Nitrelli heading down towards Parabolica. Takes a nice line around, giving himself a good exit onto the main straight. Halen Manetti got knocked off on the first corner, remember? Desperately trying to cling to the back of Alexander's now. Trying to get up a few places, such a shame. Eddie was quick, qualified very well. He's made of tough stuff, is already. Brian Messiah coming out of Lesbo 1 with Artie Fanati hot on his heels. To Lesbo 2 and then flying down towards Ascari. Artie Fanati hoping for another 2nd place. Brian hoping for a good result. I would have thought that Brian would do quite well here. Long way to go. Using all of that overrun. Simon Bouquet in 6. Doing a cracking job, Simon. Saturday will be clapping her hands profusely. Don't know if the girls are here this weekend, but I know Saturday was there. Diving into the Parabolica. Bouquet very good at slipstreaming. Goes past like a speeding bullet. Back with Carlos Punterino, who's pitted and is now in 4th place. Tear bottom eaten down to Miosono. So smooth. I see why Dave thinks he's from another planet. Doesn't make any errors. Back with Artie Fanati and Brian Messiah. Artie currently in position 2. Brian getting a bit of a gap. Very fast through Ascari. Slams that car into the left-hander and holds a good line through. Back with Ray Zafra. Looks like he's catching Simon Bouquet. Unlucky, lost it going out of Ascari. Easy done. Back with Rico. He's in 1st place, he hasn't pitted yet. I should imagine his tyres are going off. Rico's very good on tyre wear. Keeps his power delivery and braking very smooth. Into Miosono, absolutely howling that Ferrari. Down into Variante. Just tickling the curbs. Carlos Punterino's behind him. Losing a bit of traction coming out of Lesbo 1. Rico loses control, manages to regain. That's allowed Carlos to get right back up behind him again. Carlos gets a good run out of Lesbo 2. Carlos got the upper hand. They are almost side by side. Carlos slips in front. Rico slips behind to use the slipstream to help him down. Back with Frank Handsome. Frank's currently running in P5. This could be a really, really good result for Frank. I'm surprised he can fit in the car though. He does seem a lot taller than usual. Bit odd that. Comes out of Ascari, losing a bit of grip, but manages to hang on. He got Halen Vanetti for company and Artie Fanati. Looks like that's Brian Messiah in behind too. Trying to regain his second place. Takes the scenic route around Parabolica. Halen comes up beside Frank, little bit of contact. Artie Fanati using both of them to break the wind. Gets a hell of a drive past these pair. Into Biasono, who's got the nerve. Halen will be making sure he's on the inside this time. Incredible speed around Biasono. Any fix about going up the inside? Oh, he's late on the brakes. Very quick for Viriante. Looks like Brian and Frank make a bit of contact. Brian gets the drive down towards Lesbo. Halen in P6. Back with Brian Messiah. Back up to P5. Hammering down under the bridge towards Ascari. Halen and Artie having a bit of a tussle up in front. Artie Fanati pushing Halen all the way down towards Parabolica. Brian tucking in behind too. Everybody on the brakes, trying to get a good entry into the Parabolica. Artie going up the inside of Halen Vanetti. Brian Messiah gets through as well. Halen lost 2 places in one corner. Halen pits. Brian Messiah and Artie Fanati. Brian using his slipstream, gets up beside Artie, going into Biasono. It's like Russian roulette. Whoever holds their nerve becomes the victor. Brian's tires screaming smoke. Chasing Artie for all it's worth. Does not want him to get away. Artie serving a bit of a penalty by the look of it. These pairs seem to battle it out quite a lot. Artie serves his penalty and lets Brian through. You have to decrease its speed to get rid of the penalty. Let Brian go. Artie will try and catch him now. Brian slipping away. Looks like Greg Rocket. Down into Viriante. Went in a bit too quick by the look of it. Had to slow down. On the gas down towards Lesbo. Blind corner. Very quick. Greg holding on to that steering wheel like a bucking mule, I should think. Back with Artie Fanati, chasing Brian Messiah. Going around Biasono. Down towards Viriante, slamming on the brakes. Almost behind Brian now, going down towards Lesbo. On board with Artie. Let's watch him at work. Nice and smooth out of Lesbo too. Almost goes into the gravel but manages to pull it back. Hammering down the straight. Under the bridge and down towards Ascari. Those tyres screaming for mercy. Holding on to that steering wheel like a winning lottery ticket. Where will he end up? Got a way to go yet, folks. Back with Carlos Puntarino in third place. I think Rico's in P1. Still needs to pit. Phenomenal job this man is doing. Doesn't say a lot at the moment. He used to be quite talkative, but he really doesn't say a lot now. Which is a bit strange. Fabio Nitrelli in P7. So we're almost at the halfway point in the race, folks. So let's go down to pit lane and have a quick word with our ex-race driver and technical guru, Dave Ocho. How's it going, Dave? Many thanks, Robin. I want to play you the evidence that me and Pietra found last night on our stakeout. I'm telling you, Robin, they are definitely here. Listen to this. Right, Pietra, have you got the recording equipment ready?
Da. Shh. I am ready when you are, Dave.
Not so loud, they'll hear us. Hopefully we'll get some evidence of foul play, or just something to convince the others they're among us.
I hope so too. Convincing everyone this is real and not a brusa garbage
Quiet.
is another matter.
All right, keep it down. Press record.
What is this strange life form?
Oh, that's Mr. Juggles, my cat. He's a great friend. What the bloody hell? No! What the? Put him down! What the? I've never seen out like it. You've just eaten Mr. Juggles, you tosser. Get your hands off me. What the bloody hell?
Has the Sky Pants virus begun the attack?
Yes, Your Excellency. Soon there will be no remorse as Skypants will do everything it can to make life very uncomfortable for those foul beings. And soon the virus will take control of other labor-saving devices.
Send word to the mothership that our infiltration has begun.
Oi, you perverts! You spying on the Brawny girls, are ya? Run, Pietra, run! There you have it, Robin. That's what we heard. I hope you believe us now. Back to you. Oh, my word, Dave. I tell you, you guys must be making this stuff up as you go along. Anyway, back to the race, folks. Back with Carlos Pontorino in P3. Coming right up behind Artie Fernardi. Out of Ascari. Artie knows he's coming. His cheeks will be a-quivering. Hammering down towards the parabolica. Artie doing all he can to try and pull away. Brian Messiah currently running in first place. He'll be wanting to hold on to this. Let's hope he can make it happen. Somebody has to stop Carlos's reign. Around Biasono. Artie hanging on to as much speed as possible. Carlos is not far behind him now. Staggering pace as Carlos. Brian doing all he can to keep his pace, keep his focus. Knows they're coming. Tyres must be wearing by now. Almost ready for their second pit stop, I would have thought. Brian trying to maintain that scenery between them. Down once again towards the parabolica. All three here want a really good result today. Artie would like to knock Carlos off the top spot. Can it be done, folks? I think not. There's something definitely different about Carlos. He's right on the back of Artie now, going to be a solo down towards Variante. Almost almost on him. He is, he's right there, he closed the gap. They're almost on Brian too. Down towards Lesbo 1. Artie losing a bit of grip, coming out of Lesbo 1. Into Lesbo 2. Down towards Ascari. Carlos has almost got these pair. Catching Brian, they're on Brian now. On board with Carlos Punterino, chasing Artie Fernandi and Brian Messiah into the Parabolica. Artie breaks late, Carlos breaks late. Brian's trying to fend him off. Going up the inside. Artie goes in the pits. This is Brian and Carlos now down the main straight. Who will be victorious? Back with Rico. He's currently running in P2. Had a very good run out of the pits. Halen Manetti in 8th place. Not a bad recovery from the back. Will be very upset if Halen doesn't get his gold star. Emma Royd will have to administer the vocal scalp technique. Almost like they've gone into hyperspace. Fabio De Trelli is in P3 at the moment. Can he hold it? From Philadelphia for company. Fabio goes into Ascari. Gets out the other side, doesn't go too wide. Simon Bouquet coming up behind Artie Fernandi. I think Artie might have overtaken him, but Bouquet's not letting him have it. Bouquet's clinging onto the back of him like an Oiga Grinders monkey. Bouquet goes into pits. Alexanders takes 8th place. Haven't seen a lot of Alex in this race. Very good pace at the start, but then had that crash coming out of Lesbo. That slowed him up a little bit. Bit of a lonely race. Heading around BSO now. Into Miriante, Philadelphia in 12th place. It's at the back. Would love to get a good result as Philly. I'd like to see him making good progress. He's got Brian Messiah for company. Trying to fade away past. I would imagine the blue flag's waving. Have to let Brian go. Brian gets in front into the Parabolica. Philly's definitely doing better than he was before. Just needs to find that little bit of grip. Artie Fernandi, 3rd place. May still have to pit. Ferrari screaming like a girl. Back with Brian Messiah. Brian's in second. Almost at the closing stages of the race. Brian will be hoping for this result. He'll definitely be hanging on to this Ferrari. Hoping nothing goes wrong. And then there's a hell of a moment in the early stages of the race where Carlos crashed out. We all saw the tear-offs fly into the crowd. Health and safety stepped in, stopped people getting them signed. Don't know what the hell that's all about. Everybody wants their little bit of memorabilia. Ray Zafra right up behind Simon Bouquet. Simon's probably on another promise. Saturn's laid a bet on, apparently. She said that if he manages to make it without one single tear-off going, he will be in for a treat tonight. He'll be hoping for a good result. Ray Zafra doing very well in his first time out in this Ferrari, though. Can't fault that. Up the inside of Bouquet. Much to the disgust of Bouquet. Tear bottoming up the main straight. Bouquet using that slipstream. Back up alongside Ray. Can he make it stick? But Ray has the inside line. Easy, Bouquet. Don't want to ruin that tear-off record. Into Variante. Alexanders is joining this battle. Ray Zafra desperately hanging on. Got a toxic sky pants trailer by the look of it. Into Ascari. Bouquet tries to go up the inside. Ray Zafra holds him off. Looks like he's serving a penalty though. Can he get him on the exit? All three using the slipstream now. Even helps the guy in front. They're going to push him along. Down towards Ascari. Bouquet gets up the inside. Can he hold him off? Ray Zafra gets the run round a corner. Bouquet slips back in behind him. Back with Rico. He's in fourth place. Fourth place be a good result for Rico. He knows he's not got the pace in this championship, he said that to me. He'll do his best, but he doesn't think he can win this one. Not how the way Carlos has taken off with it. These freaks still got at it hammer and tongue. Three-car freight train. Bouquet has another lunge up the outside. Not the best place to be going into Bissono. Ray holds him off. Alexanders is coming around the outside of Bouquet. Can he make it stick? Will Alexanders get him on the brakes down into Variante? Alex slips in front of Bouquet. Slams the brakes on. Ray Zafra's hit the barrier. What a shame. That was a great race. He's not giving up though. Instantly back behind Bouquet. Make sure your washer bottle's full, Ray. If those tear-offs come out, you'll probably need to give it a quick wipe. Back with Greg Brockett. Greg's running in 10th place. Stunning livery on his Ferrari, number 62. howling down towards Parabolica. Artie Fenati coming into Ascari. Probably had enough by now, I would have thought, in a long race. Looks like that's Rico in the background. That may well have been Frank Hansen. I think he's a lap down. Brian Messiah in second. Holding steady in that second position. This will be a good result for Brian. Should knock him up the leaderboard. That'll be a nice bag of 20 points. If Carlos wins this, he'll bag 35 again. Don't forget, folks, we get 5 points for pole position and 5 points for fastest lap in the race. So Carlos has pulled off fastest lap. He'll be doing very well. Alexander's in 6th place. Not a bad result. Very, very good. I know mostly Team Skypants would like to be top 5 in the championship. They're second in the team championship at the moment. Got quite a healthy point haul, which is good. Let's not forget they won the team championship the last 2 times. Rico won both championships. Fabio Detrelli in 5th. Be a good result for Fabio. Him and Rico are on joint points at the moment. If the results stay as they are, this will put Rico 2 points in front. Fabio will have some work to do. I think next time out we're in Austria. Back with Carlos Punterino on his final lap in 1st place. Hitting warp speed down the back straight into Ascari. Accelerating down towards the Parabolica for the very last time. Absolutely fantastic result for Team Alien. And Carlos Punterino really stamping his authority on this championship. Comes around Parabolica for the final time. Carlos Punterino takes his 3rd win of the season. Well done, Carlos. Closely followed by Brian Messiah in 2nd place. And Artie Fenati in 3rd. And Rico takes a good 4th position. Fabio Detrelli coming around Ascari to take his 5th position. Good result for Fabio. Well done, Fabio. Alexanders takes a good 6th place. Must have banged his head or something. Spinning around. Ray Zafra takes 7th. Good for a first outing. Helen Vanetti comes in at 8th place. Considering he crashed at the start, that's a good result. Simon Bouquet in 9th. Frank Hansen looks like he's run out of fuel. A Greg Rocket. And Philadelphia finish out the grid. Very somber mood. Well done, Philly, you made it. Well done. Congratulations to Carlos Punterino for another fantastic win, and to Brian Messiah for a great 2nd place, and Artie Fenati 3rd place. So let's take a look at the championship points after 3 rounds. In 1st place is Carlos Punterino with 105, Artie Fenati with 56, Rico Mortis on 42, and Fabio Detrelli on 40. Brian Messiah on 30 points, Halen Van Eddy on 28 points, Alex Anders on 27, Frank Hansen on 23, Simon Bouquet on 19, Greg Rocket on 16, and Philadelphia on 7 points. So let's take a look at our team championship. We have Team Alien running away with it on 100 points. Team Toxic in second place with 73 points. Simitic in third place with 58 points, closely followed by Affinity Racing with 56 points. Sky Sports on 40 and Sky Comedy on 7 points. Well, that's it, folks. Next time out, we're in Austria at the incredibly difficult Red Bull Ring Track. We hope you enjoyed today's racing as much as we have. So from Italy, from me and Dave, many thanks for watching and goodbye.
Let's go!